You've tuned in to Co-Ed Gaming.
What's up, guys? My name is Mike of Co-Ed Gaming, and if you've watched this show before, you know that I am a huge fan of both console games and PC games. I love finding all the best exclusives on both, but I'm also always looking for something that combines all the positive aspects of both consoles and PCs in one device. Thankfully, the guys at Alienware have finally granted my wish. This is the Alienware Alpha. This is basically what would happen if you took a gaming PC, shrunk it down to the size of a console, and I mean a tiny console, and just started selling it. And quite honestly, I know there's some controversy surrounding this device, but I think this is a fantastic idea for anyone who wants to get into PC gaming but doesn't want to start dropping loads of money in order to get high-end gear. This is a great device for them. Here are some pictures of the Alienware Alpha next to an Xbox One, and as you can tell, this thing is tiny. I mean, I think this thing is smaller than a Wii U, and the Wii U is minuscule when compared to the Xbox One, which admittedly looks like an old VCR from 1990. What's really nice about the Alpha is that you're given a lot of the same customization freedom as you are with a standard gaming PC, so you're not just limited to you buy it and you're stuck with all the hardware inside like you are with a console. You actually are able to upgrade stuff like the RAM and hard drive if you want. Not only that, when you buy it from the website, you have the ability to pick from an i5 or an i7 processor, and you can go between 4 or 8 gigs of RAM. Now, quite honestly, 4 gigs of RAM for serious PC gaming, let's be honest, that's really not enough. I mean, even 8 gigs is kind of pushing it. I mean, for a lot of these high-end games, you really need to bump it up to 16 gigs. I'm not saying you gotta go all the way and get 32, but 16 gigs is probably your best bet. But admittedly, this thing cannot run every game at native 1080 at 60 frames per second with everything turned all the way up at max settings. It just can't. This thing's not going to be playing Assassin's Creed Unity at 1080p on Ultra, at 80 frames a second. It's just not going to happen. This is great for a lot of the Steam exclusives and a lot of indie games. That's what this thing is built for, and quite frankly, I think this is a great alternative to a lot of the next-gen consoles if you like bringing friends over and sitting down and playing games together, especially because this thing comes with a 360 controller. Alienware understands that this thing is built for the living room. It is not built for a computer monitor where you sit in your man cave and play PC games. That's not what this is for. This is a PC gaming console. That's the way I like to describe it best. It combines all the convenience of a console, but with all the sophistication of a PC. And I think that's where a lot of the controversy comes in, and also where it's not really deserved. I mean, let's be real for a second. Do people really expect this thing to come loaded with a GTX Titan Z or a GTX 980 with 8 gigs of RAM, even though that doesn't exist? I mean, what were you guys expecting? Look at this thing. It's tiny. It's smaller than the graphics card itself. You really thought this thing would be able to run something like, I don't know, Dead Space 3, Battlefield 4, Alien Isolation, Assassin's Creed Unity, all these games? You think it's going to be able to run them at 60 frames per second on Ultra? That's not what this is for, guys. It's just not. And that is the kind of controversy that I'm talking about. Alienware has this reputation where if it's not the highest of high ends, that it is an absolute waste and it's a load of shit and it's not worth your time. I understand their stuff is pricey, but here's the thing that I think a lot of fans don't realize. If you don't like Alienware products, you are not required to buy them. Why not just be happy for the people that don't have the money to buy a high-end gaming PC, but want to be able to play PC games? This is their outlet. This is for them. This is not for the person with a 3-monitor display with 4 graphics cards in their computer doing 3D modeling. That's not what this is for, guys. This is an entry-level, this is the most entry-level of entry-level PCs. This is for the casual PC gamer. Why not just be happy for them? That's what I'm gonna do, and in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy playing PC games on my setup that I built myself. Until then, make sure to subscribe to Coed Gaming, and until next time, peace.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the show, please hit the like, favorite, and subscribe buttons down below. No animals were harmed in the making of this film, and if you think we did well, then you're a shallow prick. Don't forget some of the past videos we did, which can be found in the boxes here and here. And as always, you guys are fucking beautiful. Except for Mikey.
Fuck you!